Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the very generous folks who buy me a cup of tea occasionally. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So there's some drone footage. So, sneaky people in the new age that we live in, sneaky people were flying drones over the Laundrie house. Okay, it's not a no-fly zone. It's not like the border where they don't want you to see what's going on, and they put no-fly zones there. And there is what looks like a hand sticking up out of the flower bed. The mother and the father are there, and the mother's leaning over, and it looks like she's there's no plants or weeds there, and it looks like she's talking to somebody. It's possible that there is like a waterproof bomb shelter. The water is like 1 millimeter under the ground everywhere in Florida. I don't know how much you've been to Florida, but the ground like squishes when you walk on it. That's how close the water table is to the ground there. And as you go up into higher elevations, you have to dig a little bit, but not in Florida. Not in Florida. It's right there on the surface. So you can build, all those cool bomb shelters that they build. That's where the water table is. They're digging and building and maintaining structures under the water table. So it's definitely possible. And that fascinates me. I don't know if you could tell. But so the first question, let's just go with the first question. He's also been seen on the Appalachian Trail. But the first question is Brian Laundrie hiding at his mother's house under the flower bed? Let's just see what the cards say. What would a flowers are 3 hearts. Okay, 3 hearts is flowers. There's no 3 hearts here. Parents are, there's lots. There's 8. Queens and kings. There's 8 of those. Plus there's jacks. So there's 12 cards that could show. I'm not seeing no queens, no kings, no jacks. So no flowers showing here. 3 of hearts. No jacks. No Mother Earth. This is a very earthy card. But this is generally a travel card, long distance travel. Let's just see what we have here. Ace of Hearts. His parents are supporting him. He is scapegoat outside, and it's very emotional. 19, 5 clubs. 2 or more options. Okay, so they care about him. They want to protect him. And he did call them, and Dog the Bunny, the bounty hunter. I don't know if you watch him. I used to watch him 5 years ago. He was very popular, and when I was living in California, I would watch Dog the Bounty Hunter every morning, or maybe in the afternoon. I think in the morning I would watch him. I really love his show. He posits that Brian Laundrie called his parents at the scene of the murder of Gabby Petito. Okay, and so far I've gotten confusing cards as to whether he was alone doing it. There may be other people involved. Lots of people are speculating that there's others involved. And I kind of, I got such odd cards, maybe. So I'm going to say he's not. We need to look at other options. He's not. I don't think he's at the mother's house hiding under the flower beds. Veil. He's hiding out. He's hidden, and he's far away. Okay, so yeah, he's not under the flower bed. He's far away, and he's hiding out, and he's reacting to the circumstances. He's still in the clear. Nobody knows where he is. People and events. This says house to me. Cornerstone says house or structure. because it's in people and events. He's laying low in a house. He's hoping for a big change. So there may be information that we don't know that will come to light, and there is information that we don't know that will come to light. But will this information exonerate Brian? Okay, I think that's kind of what he's hoping for. And mustard seed messages. Outcome is messages or a new start. Mustard seed is a new start. So he's hiding out somewhere, laying low, and hoping for a new start. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to escape, he's going to have to stop being Brian Laundrie and be someone else. There are millions and millions and millions of people living in America right now using someone else's identity. And those people almost exclusively crossed our southern border. And that just doesn't seem like a good thing to me. And that's why we have such a problem with identity theft currently. So is another person swears that they saw Brian Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail. Okay, and then I heard another account where he was driving, that someone matching the description of Brian Laundrie was driving back roads and asking for directions, and he wasn't using like any GPS, because that can all be tracked, obviously. But it can only be tracked if they know what phone number you're using, which is why criminals will often steal other people's phones and then use them to make calls and GPS and whatnot. So is Brian Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail? Because we have what seems like a credible witness saying, I saw him on the Appalachian Trail, I'm sure of it. And he's very outdoorsy, and they were searching the refuge where he was last seen. You know, he's somebody who likes the outdoors. He's an outdoors person, and he can survive outdoors, which is a rare talent. So is he on the Appalachian Trail? 10 spades, 7 spades. Are we seeing him on the Appalachian Trail? 10 spades, 7 spades hidden, and 5 diamonds can be up high. This could be a high rise. This could literally be like a high rise apartment. 12 and 10, 22, 6 diamonds. And that suggests that there are maybe several people assisting him. I can't imagine he would be living with several strangers. Anybody who's not directly helping him, 6 diamonds, would be inclined to expose him and take a reward. There must be a reward out for him, because that's very common. Earthquake and veil. He's hidden. 10 spades, 7. He's hiding out, and he may be hiding up high. This could also be mountains. He could also be in a mountainous area. So in a high rise, in a mountainous area, up north, that's some of the things that 5 diamonds could mean. Is he on the Appalachian Trail? 3 hearts, 10 diamonds. He's with family who loves him. He's connected to family who loves him, and he's on. This is like his father's house with family. He's with family members, which the FBI has to know. They have to know to check all the family members, because the first place they check for fugitives is all the different family members, no matter how far distant the family members are. You know, if they have a good hiding place, the FBI could show up and knock on the door and say, we want, do you know the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie? And they say, oh, we don't know, and he's in the next room hiding in a good spot. And you see that all the time in these fugitive programs. They're hiding under the laundry basket or in the closet behind a bunch of clothes, or if they're really good, they're hiding in a hidden room or something. So let's add this up. 23, 29 plus 3, 32, 8 spades. Outside. Scapegoat, outside. He could be on family property. He could be somewhere that he knows well, somewhere that he's gone with his family. Yeah, family property, somewhere that he's gone with his family. He may be outside. Let's just ask, is Laundrie hiding outside? Is he, in the woods somewhere, hiding outside? Or is he in a house? Because pretty much people, they bed down in a house somewhere. And then they just don't go out, and if they're lucky, they have people to bring them food and drink, and no one knows you're there because no one ever sees you. You just stay in the house and get really pale and skinny or really fat, or and your back starts to hurt, and you're sick of cartoons on television, So is he outside or is he inside? Sunshine, outside. He's outside. He's outside. He's outside in the woods somewhere. So he's outside. So they are right to be looking for him outside. He's somewhere outside. And so I would say that the 5 diamonds would say north or up in the mountains. I'd say he's up in the mountains, or he went north and he's up in the mountains. So he's outside somewhere. Let's look at the family. Do family members know where he is? I don't know if you saw it. I saw the interview with his sister, and she was very evasive, and she didn't want to answer a lot of questions. And I was just scratching my head thinking, well, why do an interview? I mean, is somebody twisting your arm that you have to do an interview? You don't have to do an interview. Just keep your mouth shut and don't go in front of a camera. But she did that interview. She looked uncomfortable. She was evasive. She didn't want to answer a lot of questions. And I'm like, what a stupid interview. So, and that leads me to believe that she knows something. She's trying to say, I don't know anything. Stop blaming me. But that leads me to believe that she knows something. So let's look at family and Brian. Do family members know where they are? And we saw lots of family cards in the last spread. Family. And they could be assisting him. Family, wow. And Brian. Oh my gosh, really strong family cards. Family and Brian. Do family know where he is? Yes. And they're helping him. Opportunistically, they're helping him. 7, 16, 4 spades. He's hidden. Yeah, they're helping to hide him. They know where he is, and they're helping him. They're on his side, and they're helping him. So yeah, definitely family's helping him. So he went to that large reserve place that they kept searching for like a week with all the alligators in the swamp. And he went there, and it was a ruse, and he got in a car, and somebody took him far, far away to a land far, far away where they are not looking for him. What's up with Laundrie? Inheritance, that is the family card. Home is family card. He's connected to family and inheritance. 16 and 4 spades again, and they're hiding him. So he is definitely the family. His family is helping him out, and that's. I want to use the word that's good, but your family should always support you. I'm one of these people who feels that your family should always support you and always take your side. And that's what we're seeing. And I don't really fault the family members in this case because love is blind. City, new city, but this is the world, new world, transforming his world. I think he's outside somewhere. I think he's hiding outside somewhere. And I think he's in the mountains somewhere. And his family is helping him. Now we have Dog the Bounty Hunter on the case. And I'm wondering who will catch Brian Laundrie first. Because I like Dog. And he is a professional. Okay, that guy knows how to find people. And he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. He has a gift for bounty hunting. And what is so funny about this is Dog is just one guy. The police are this worldwide network of, people looking, all sharing resources. And every time, no question, the police should win. Okay, because they have so much money, so many resources. They're all interconnected. They're all sharing databases and information. It should be, it's 1,000,000 against 1, 1,000,000 against just Dog. My money's on Dog. So I'm wondering if Dog or the police are going to find Brian Laundrie first. Laundrie. Who's going to find Brian Laundrie first? Dog, the bounty hunter, or the police? Dog. Po. Who's going to find Brian first, Dog or the police? The police are doing their best. They're working selflessly, and they're doing their best. And player's the new guy, 22, 23, 6 clubs. They have all the resources, and they're doing their best. Dog, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. And let's see, 25, 26, and he's getting outside help. A lot of people are helping him. A lot of tips, thousands and thousands of tips. But actually, Dog's side is looking better than the police side. The police are gumshoes, very slow, very tedious, checking every box, turning over every rock. And if you do that, you're gonna find what you're looking for if you're careful enough. 9 hearts, 2 spades. They're not going to find him soon. Okay? They are not going to find him soon. I don't think this is going to be resolved very soon. 12. They're going to have to, 3 spades. They're going to have to work really hard at it. He has established a new identity. Okay, so he's no longer Brian Laundrie. Okay, he's no longer Brian Laundrie. He has established a new identity. And he's probably changing his appearance. He's got new identification, new driver's license. And again, there's millions of people living in our country with new identities. And so this is the age where it's not that hard to do that, because we have millions and millions of people living illegally in our lands using other people's identities. And like they say, certain minority groups, quote, minority groups, they don't have driver's license. Really? I don't know anyone without a driver's license, and all the people who are even using other people's identities have driver's license. You can't have anything. Okay, it's just nonsense believing that. They're not telling you the truth, and you should vote against those people because they're obviously lying to you. So who's going to find Brian Laundrie first, Dog or the police? Dog is better at it. Dog is really better at it. They're just plodding along, and I don't see any effectiveness here. I see good intentions. I don't see effectiveness, and he's changed his identity, and I don't think they're going to find him right away. I think it's going to be a while. It might be quite a while before they find him. Let's just ask the sticks here. This is a good question for the sticks. Yes. No. Yes. No. Is it going to take longer than 6 months before they find Brian Laundrie? Yes, it'll take longer than 6 months. No, he'll be caught sooner. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, it's going to take longer than 6 months. Yes, it's going to take, I say it's going to take longer than 6 months to apprehend. Longer than 6 months to apprehend Brian Laundrie. So what do we have? Is he hiding under the flower bed at his mother's house? No, but his family's helping him out. Is Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail? He's outside, probably in a high place. I get 5 diamonds. It looks like he's up high. His family is definitely helping him. He's somewhere outside. It looks like because they're checking all the family members' houses. So And there's a really famous fugitive who stayed outside for at least a year hiding in the West. And he would say he would literally just be 50 yards off the road, and the police never really get off the road. They're not comfortable in the woods. And he would just be watching them from 50 yards away, and they never found him for years and years. And he was just 50 yards away. And I also believe the dog has a better chance, but they're not going to catch him real soon. It's going to take a while. It's going to take longer than 6 months. That's what my sticks told me. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling the Magi Method. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe.